When was the last time you actually took a driver's test? It's Prospector Show on Rock 107, and I'm not talking about the imaginary one in your head where you reassure yourself you're a great driver because you once used a turn signal back in 2009. No, I mean, Kate, a real driver's test. Did you take one?
Yeah, I took one.
When you were like 16?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
Pennsylvania state agencies and organizations are offering resources and advice to help older Pennsylvanians drive safely.
And they're trying to balance safety and independence, and that's a good thing. I get it.
They're rolling stuff out like Senior Rideshare Program, the free transit program for seniors, and the state police are reminding everybody to get their eyes checked and make sure their medications aren't messing with their driving.
Okay, that makes sense. That seems doable.
That one I get.
Yeah.
Plus, there's this online tool, Find My Ride, that helps older drivers get free ride services quickly and easily.
And all that is great. And yeah, I know Great Uncle Chet drives like he's piloting a shopping cart with that wobbly wheel, but here's the important part. It's not just older people, which is why I think we're focusing on the wrong group.
Every time a story comes up about older drivers, people jump to, well, maybe they need to retest drivers over 70.
Meanwhile, I'm over here waving my arms like, no, all drivers should be retested every 4 years. All of us.
All of us?
All of us. Because I've seen the roads in Northeast PA. I know what's out there, and age is not the only issue. You got 20-year-olds taking corners in Carbondale like they're trying to join Fast and Furious 12 Lackawanna Drift, you know? You got 30-something parents steering with their knees while they're passing goldfish crackers into the back seat like they're working concessions at a ball game. Peanuts here! I got your peanuts! And you got 40-year-olds who drive like they're allergic to the speed limit, either flying past you at Mach 2 or puttering along at the pace of what I can only hope is sadness and depression.
And in NEPA, we have our own special traditions. The sudden brake for no reason, the left lane leisure cruiser, the stop sign, never heard of her, and the snowflake panic driver. One flurry hits the windshield, and suddenly we're all reenacting the Ice Age.
So yeah, let's help older Pennsylvanians, and as I increasingly get closer and closer to older Pennsylvanians, I want to stay safe. Let's support us, but it's more than that.
We need to keep the resources coming.
Yeah, we need to retest everybody because a shocking number of drivers out there are operating vehicles purely on instinct and muscle memory, you know? Imagine if every 4 years we all had to prove we still know how a merge works. How do we get on a roundabout? Or that the left lane is for passing and not sightseeing.
Traffic would improve, accidents would drop.
And maybe we'd get up on 81 without waiting to punch our steering wheel or, just kill the driver next to us. So good on PA for helping older drivers. But the real fix, check everyone every 4 years. Just to make sure the brain still knows what the feet and hands are up to, you know?
Because right now, half the people on the road passed their original driver's test back when Blockbuster was still open, and they're driving like it.
I passed it before Blockbuster was a thing, you know? Look, some drivers I see in NEPA should be retested every 4 years. They need to be retested. Some of them are so bad, they got to retest it every time they start their car. You know what I'm saying? The second they fail to yield, goes through a stop sign, your car should just lock the doors and start playing the DMV tutorial video at full volume and drive you to a testing center. It should be like, sit tight, Chief. You clearly need to go here and relearn. Be honest with yourself for a second, would you? Good morning. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107, and we have a question for you.
How's your New Year's resolution doing right now?
Because, the gym is still packed. Everybody's got a water bottle they paid too much for.
And if you already feel like you're slipping, relax. You're not broken. You're normal.
Yeah, absolutely, Kate. According to Forbes, only 1% of people actually keep their New Year's resolutions for the full year. 1%. 1%. That's not a stat. That's like a technicality.
Why? Because we make resolutions way too big, and the second we mess up, we go, well, it's ruined, and immediately eat something wrapped in foil.
Ooh, I can go for something wrapped in foil. If you want your resolution to last longer than a January gym membership, though, try this instead. Lower your standards and be specific. Don't say, I want to get fit. That's vague and wild and all that. Say, I'm going to walk 10 minutes a day after work. That's a win you can actually repeat.
Tie habits to routines, not motivation. Motivation disappears. Coffee does not. After you start the coffee, do 5 squats. Boom, you started a habit.
Plan for things to go wrong. Miss a day? Fine. Do the 2-minute versions. Make it up later. You know what I mean?
And loop in one person. Track it. Tell one human and let the mild embarrassment do the rest.
That's it. No vision boards, no life overhaul, no becoming a different person.
Because the goal isn't a brand new you. It's a slightly better you who didn't quit on January 8th.
And that's your motivational speech from the Prospector Show on Rock 107. Now go drink your coffee and do 5 squats. A scammer thought they picked the perfect victim. Bad news for them. It was me.
How Prospector shut it down in real time, coming up in around 8 minutes on Rock 107.
Scammers, yeah, they're everywhere right now. Good morning, it's Prospector Show on Rock 107.
You get texts, emails, DMs, always with a sad story, a fake sense of urgency, and somehow gift cards?
Exactly, Kate. So when one of them tried to rope me into a emergency, I decided not to block them.
You decided to engage, didn't you?
I did, absolutely.
Yeah.
What followed was hours of patience, confusion, and what I'm hoping is a masterclass in wasting scammers' time. It's time for a dramatic reenactment.
This is Scammer Tries to Get Prospector.
So Kate will play the scammer who pretended to be a woman who worked here like 20 years ago, who's also a good friend of mine's mom, and I will play me.
Scammer, 11:30 a.m. Hi, hope you're well. I need a favor from you.
Prospector, me, already know he's a scam because that's not at all how she would start an email with me. She would ask how I was. She'd talk about her son. She'd make a joke, anything but that dry nonsense. So I replied with, hey, sure, what can I do?
Scammer, 12:35 p.m. Do you order on Amazon?
12:49. All the time, I responded.
Scammer, 12:54 p.m. I'm trying to buy a $300 Amazon e-gift card, but my bank is having issues. It's for a friend with stage 4 mesothelioma. It's her birthday today. Can you buy it for me? I'll send you a check later.
See, there's the hook. Method. It says cancer. Oh, my God, you're helping me out. Don't you feel bad? Blah, blah, blah. I replied, $300 is a lot of money. You must really like this person. Oh, and can I just email you the card and then you can forward it to them? Would that work?
Scammer, 12:59 p.m. Yes, send it to my email.
All right, so I thought they would be balking at that, but that didn't work. So at 1:01 p.m., I said, okay, I have to go to the bank and get cash. Then, a whole hour and 22 minutes later at 2:23 p.m., I reply, I'm back from the bank. How do I turn that cash into an Amazon gift card?
Scammer, 2:27 p.m. Go to Walmart or CVS.
Prospector at 3 p.m. Got it. Should I tell them what it's for?
Scammer, 3:06 p.m. No. Say it's for personal use.
3:09 p.m. Okay, do I bring the cash inside or do they have like an Amazon ATM outside? See, I'm trying to amp up my stupidity and confuse them.
Scammer, 3:11 p.m. Go inside.
Me at 3:14. Is Amazon a type of card or is it a section? Like, is it near Pokemon cards or is it by the cigarettes?
Scammer, 3:16 p.m. Just ask the cashier.
That's like one of my favorite things because you can tell they're getting mad at me there. 3:18 p.m. I go, do I whisper it? Because gift cards feel like a secret.
Scammer, 3:19 p.m. Say it normally.
At 3:27, I say, quick question. Does Amazon do birthdays for people, like discounts for, like, do they do mesothelioma differently? Is there a cancer discount, something like that?
Scammer, 3:29 p.m. No, buy the card.
4:16 p.m. after holding on for a little while. Okay, I bought the gift cards.
Scammer, 3:42 p.m. Great. Please email me the numbers.
At 4:33 p.m., sent pictures of the front of the Amazon card. We bought them for somebody else for Christmas, so I just sent the front of the card to the scammer.
Scammer, 4:34 p.m. I need the numbers on the back.
4:36 p.m. Okay, here they are. 60-F-pound sign-K-U-R-S-E-L-F.
Scammer, 4:38 p.m. Those do not work.
Me at 4:40 p.m. Try reading them out loud. Does that help, scammer?
Scammer, 4:44 p.m. I am disappointed in you.
And then me at 4:47. That's okay. It's the exact message that you sent me all over the internet anyway. Same cancer, same birthday, same $300. And Amazon always tells you to never, ever buy gift cards for strangers. And banks don't sort out gift card problems in a few days. I'm proud to have wasted about 5 hours of your time. Take care, scammer, or whatever your real name is. You know what that makes me, Kate, right? A hero.
Hi. You probably don't know me, but odds are you feel bad for me. You see, I'm Prospector's wife, Tara. I know what you're thinking. Oh, that poor woman. The truth is, he's the sweetest guy. Most of the time. But when he starts rambling, yeah, you have no idea. It's actually far worse than you can imagine. Here's a little taste of my world. It's time for Prospector's Picky Pet Peeves on Rock 107.
People, not exclusively, but primarily young males, people who pull a shopping cart instead of pushing it. Instead of pushing from the handle the way it's designed. Yeah, you pull it from the front. You take up more width and you're slower. You're the kind of people who sit in your car and have a tow truck hook it up and drag you around rather than drive the car. It's stupid. Stop doing it.
Nobody cares.
I was in a thrift store and a lady asked the cashier about the pink tags. She said, well, they're half off. The lady said, so this pink tag shirt is $5. So what does that mean? What's half? The cashier walked over to the register, punched the item into the register, then looked at her and said, $2.50. I'm sorry, can no one do simple math?
Seriously?
And people who abandon a frozen item on a random shelf. You didn't want the ice cream? Hey, that's fine. But now it's melting next to the greeting cards like you're conducting a science experiment. Put it back. This isn't letting someone else deal with it. This is you ruining food because you got lazy halfway through a store.
Really? You think that was bad? Try living with him. Love you, honey. Mean it.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
Good news last week or so out of Dixon City. I saw this on a Friends with Paws Facebook page. A missing 6-month-old puppy named S'mores has been found safe. S'mores got out accidentally, but after days of searching the woods, Friends with Paws Pet Rescue and family members used a humane trap, and they brought her home. Cold, but unharmed, and no longer lost.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
Getting to the Steelers-Ravens game last night.
No, because I was sleeping, and I care about the show, and I wanted to be awake for this.
All right, well, check this out. It was awesome. Aaron Rodgers throws a TD pass late in the fourth quarter of the game last night against the Ravens. It put the Steelers up 26-24, but Baltimore moved down the field, completed a pass, got them in field goal range with, are you ready? 2 seconds on the clock. How about that?
So I'm assuming the Ravens won.
Well, here's the final call.
Tyler Luke, he now has a chance to win the division for the Ravens. The final play of the regular season for the final spot in the playoffs. Tyler Luke from 44. Snap good. Holden, the kick is no good. It is wide right. And the Steelers are the champions of the North.
Yeah, Steelers fans went from panicked about the playoffs to a playoff party so fast that they pulled a hammy for crying out loud.
Ooh, okay. Let's talk about the playoffs and the wild card weekend.
I'm so excited. No, really. So Saturday kicks off with my beloved Los Angeles Rams at the Carolina Panthers.
Carolina made the playoffs with an 8-9 record thanks to tiebreakers. They backed in after being beaten by Tampa Saturday, but they're a division champ.
So Carolina makes the playoffs the way most of us made it through high school. Technically. But the odds are stacked against them as 10-point underdogs, though the Panthers did beat the Rams not 6 weeks ago, so my fingers are crossed, but I don't know.
Later Saturday night, classic rivalry. The Packers roll into Chicago to take on the Bears in primetime.
Now these two, they got history, but this is only the third playoff meeting. This game's sponsored by History, Grudges, and Windchill.
Sunday starts off with the 49ers at Eagles Tilt.
Phillies fighting to prove they aren't a one-and-done team in the postseason.
This game determines whether Philly celebrates or burns something down. There's really no middle ground with them.
Now, of course, as a Rams fan, I hate the Niners, so I guess I say E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
Sunday Night Football brings the Chargers at Patriots.
New England, they got home field and the higher seed, but Justin Herbert can put up points. The Pats have had the benefit of a super easy schedule and a terrible division, which is kind of like bragging you won a race against lawn furniture.
Then Monday Night Football closes it out with the Texans in Pittsburgh.
Houston flying in. They're high-flying number 5. They got a great defense. They want that first playoff road win ever, but never count the Steelers out. They specialize in ugly wins that still count the same. So there's your wild card weekend where hope lives briefly, then dies loudly. It's time for a little fun on the phones. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector. Today I'll be dialing up Nick, who works at a pharmacy, for advice on how to remove Q-tips that are stuck in my ears. Only problem, I can't really hear them. It's another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Pharmacy.
Yeah, hello? Hello?
Hello.
Is this the pharmacy?
Yes, how can I help you today?
Okay, hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hi,
Hello.
I'm sorry. I'm calling you. I need to talk to the pharmacy. I'm assuming that's who I'm talking to. I think that's the number I dialed.
Correct. This is Pharmacy. How can I help you today?
Well, I went to the flea market, and they had a sale on Q-tips. Bought, unfortunately, an off-name brand that I didn't recognize.
Okay.
So I was using them this morning. I ended up breaking off one of the tips in my ears. They both broke off in my ears, and I have to be honest with you, right up front, I can't hear that well. I'm having a tough time. So if you could speak loud right into the phone, that would really help.
Okay, so you're calling because
I'm sorry, you're going to have to. I'm sorry, but you got to speak up more than that. I can't really hear what you're saying.
First of all, that's not really what we do here. Second of all, I don't think you're supposed to put them in your ears. Technically, they're not.
It's in my ear, yeah. My
you
ear.
Want me? I don't understand.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, yes, hello.
Okay, just speak up, please. I kind of faintly hear your voice, but I can't really make out what you're saying. The Q-tips are, I guess, are pretty deep.
I got a line of customers here, and I'm trying to help them out. And,
I want somebody to get them out.
So I need to help them, but okay, I'm not really sure. Did you try tweezers?
Did you say cure? I
you
don't
might
know
want to
cure.
go
Hello?
to the emergency room. Yes. Hello.
Yes.
I really need to help these people in line here, so I'm not sure.
Listen, I'm sorry to bother you, but I still can't make out what you're saying. Can you just tell me as loud as you could what you recommend?
Sir, I recommend that you get some tweezers and try to get them out, and if you can't, then I would go to your
I can't. I'm not getting a word. I'm sorry, but it's all mumbo jumbo. If you could just,
okay.
What do you recommend in 2 words, or what do you recommend to get Q-tips out of my ear as loud as you can, please?
Emergency room. Emergency room. Go to the emergency room.
Just louder. In just 2 or 3 words, just tell me what you would do.
Emergency room. Go to the emergency room.
Hey, look, man, you don't have to yell at me, okay?
Now you can hear me?
Is this Nick?
Are you messing with me?
Hey, Nick, I'm Prospector, and this is Prospector prank call on Rock 107. I can hear you, dude.
Oh, my.
Hey,
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can hear fine.
I got a line of people here. Oh, my God.
I heard you tell me that, yeah. I hear you got a lot going on, but I want to listen. I just listen. We want to let you go. You can thank Chuck, your manager. He's the one who told us we could prank you, man. He said, hey, Prospector, hook it up.
Of course, he did. Okay.
All right, brother. You have a great day.
You too.
Take a look at some of the New Year's resolutions of Northeast PA's rich and famous.
Ooh.
So we start with Scott Schaefer. Scott resolves to be far less sarcastic when talking to callers on Talkback 16.
Woof. WBRE-WYOU resolves to keep reminding us that many of the reporters grew up here, and that in it of itself makes them somehow better at reporting the news than someone who moved here.
Boris Krajaniuk, WVIA's political reporter, resolves to finally stop explaining every local election like it's Dungeons and Dragons with bureaucracy dice rolls, and maybe learn what a pithy headline is. These are New Year's resolutions of Northeast PA's rich and famous. Wilkes-Barre Mayor George Brown resolves to rebuild the canopy downtown so he no longer has to carry an umbrella when he goes to get lunch at Mimo's Pizza.
John Busselega resolves to really build that skyscraper on the corner of Mulberry and Franklin.
Joe Snedeker resolves to finally stop calling every cold front a storm system with attitude.
New Year's resolutions of Northeast PA's rich and famous.
I had one written for Scranton Mayor Paige Cognetti, but since my stepdaughter works for her, I will not use that one, so now Allie can't blame me for her getting fired.
And the last one comes from Mr. Angry Rock 107's Prospector.
I resolve to keep calling out the hypocrites, the whiners, the yam bags, the drama queens and kings for another year at least because, well, someone's got to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather around the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
File this under things you absolutely don't expect during a traffic stop. A former Missouri State state highway patrol trooper has admitted in federal court that he used traffic stops as an excuse to search women's cell phones for personal photos. According to prosecutors, the trooper pulled over female drivers for routine violations, then asked to see their phones under the pretense of checking information. Instead, he scrolled through private images, specifically looking for nude photos without permission. The conduct happened while he was on duty and acting in his official capacity. Authorities say searches had no legitimate law enforcement purposes and violated the driver's privacy rights. The former trooper has pleaded guilty to a federal civil rights charge. As part of the case, he's admitted the searches were intentional and unrelated to any investigation. Sentencing will be determined at a later date.
Nominee number 2.
This is like a scene from Looney Tunes and also maybe the most festive criminal of 2025. A 38-year-old guy in Italy tried to hide from the cops by joining a nativity scene and pretending to be a wise man. It happened last month in the small town of Gagliatone, Italy. It's in the boot, the heel of the boot there. Cops were chasing him, so he tried to lose them by hopping into a life-size nativity scene outside of a church. Then he froze in place like a mannequin. The crazy part is it almost worked. They didn't see him until the town's mayor noticed movement out of the corner of his eye. They managed to snap a photo of the guy while he was still posed. He had gone missing after a judge gave him 9 months in jail for assault. He's now behind bars, serving out that sentence.
And the winner is
the trooper who scrolled through women's phones looking for nude photos during traffic stops. You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107.